One of the often overlooked aspects of the project is making it look nice. There are some quick tricks that you can do, such as going to insert and putting in just a simple cover page. I've got some great choices here. This first one is great, Austin. I thought that said Bland for a second. Um, Many of these look great. As always, if you pick one of these, make sure to fill out the fields. A lot of times I'll get something down here where it says like company. You can just sometimes delete these out, or you could just write at the bottom here, the University of Tennessee. So a lot of great choices on here, just to make your document look nice. You know, fill it out, make it look nice, put your name on it, all that good stuff. When you start out your project, you do want to give an introduction. You want to key the reader in on what they're reading. Let them understand this is your statistics project. What data are you working with? There are many things that we cover in statistics, but most importantly, interpretation can never be second. We are here not just to compute problems, but actually to explain data. So give a good opening sentence or two. Try to entice the reader to what they'll be reading about, and let them know why you are doing this project. I know, it's for a grade. Still, yada yada yada, maybe I would say, I don't know, a good 3-4 sentences should have you good there. Furthermore, a lot of times we really want something that looks nice. There is an aspect to your project that is the visual aspect, and you can lose points if you don't have something visually appealing. And we're not looking for perfection here, believe me. I couldn't even make the most beautiful thing. My students have put me to shame many a times. But still, there are tricks and tips that we have, many of which involve, I think, the simple usage of a table. I like to throw in tables a lot of times so I can take a graphic and put it in beside. If you put the graphic in over here, you can keep everything separate and then right beside the graphic. Now, once you've made your table, one last quick trick is to select the table, go to Design, and remove the borders. We want to go over here to Shading, is it? There we go, it's borders. I'll find it eventually, right? You can remove it, but it makes it a little harder to see your table, but now everything is side by side. Sometimes you have to adjust around where the borders are at, and that can be tricky to see if you don't have it highlighted. I think also by selecting the table you can change the borders too. Many ways to get to all different things, but you can put the borders back in if you're playing around with it, and you can put your image in here. Let's change that back. There we go, image here, and then talk about it. This is just a general good way of actually getting your point across and making it look nice, because then as the person's reading about it, the image is right beside it. Excellent, excellent job using these right here. This is just, some quick, simple tricks, and what I would suggest, as always, do include an ending paragraph, just a short summary of, what you did in this project. We'll be doing pivot tables and decision trees and regression. Just a short summarization of maybe what you learned or what you thought about it. But try to be as professional as possible. We do get some rather interesting things said, but just, some yada, yada, yada at the end of the project. And then, just put your name sincerely. If I can type sincerely correctly, hey, I can today. Bran J. Stevens. So, a nice formal report written to us. Try to keep it nice, try to keep it neat. Always a good thing throughout college to learn how to just make something look nice, because believe me, it's so much nicer seeing a cover page and then, a name at the end of it, a name at the start of it, and then you have something visually appealing. If you turn this into your boss, they're like, hey, that's, I might not agree with all the methodology, but at least it looked nice. I'm just kidding. Anyways, this has been some quick tips and tricks on how to get those style points on the projects. Enjoy.